In a world engulfed in turmoil, a profound stillness envelops creation. Prophetic whispers unfurl, signaling change. With each seal that breaks, a heavy silence falls. The fears of humanity awaken, signaling the approach of the horseman. The first horseman rides forth on a white steed, a crown upon his head, ready to conquer, a harbinger of false peace. The second horseman appears, mounted on a fiery red horse, bringing conflict. His sword gleams ominously in the fading light. The third horseman follows, cloaked in black. He offers balance through famine, his scales heavy with scarcity and need. Lastly, the pale horseman arrives, a harbinger of death, casting a long shadow over a world struggling for hope. The pale horseman looms, a specter of dread, as the world grieves for lost hope amidst the chaos unleashed. Cloaked in despair, people gather, their faces etched with fear and uncertainty, praying for divine intervention. The earth trembles beneath the impacts of war, famine, and disease, each horseman a reminder of humanity's darkest fears. As the horsemen wreak havoc, a sense of urgency inspires the faithful to gather their spirits, seeking clarity through scripture. Among them, a visionary recalls the words of Revelation when the Lamb opened the fourth seal. Hope rekindles as they discuss the promise of redemption hidden within the prophecy, igniting a spark of faith. Suddenly, a voice calls out from the crowd, a reminder that amidst despair, faith can ignite change and renewal. This moment of clarity reaches beyond despair, binding hearts together in a unified pledge of faith and resilience. The pale horseman witnesses the power of faith, even as shadows loom. A battle is waged not just in the physical, but in souls. The faithful, now emboldened, turn their eyes skyward, invoking the promise of the one who conquers all despair. A newfound strength flows through them as they realize their faith can counter even the darkest of shadows. As they prepare to face despair, a transformation ignites a promise that faith leads to redemption in times of trial. As the believers gather, their faces etched with worry, a sense of determination stirs among them. They begin to look at each other with renewed hope. The sun begins to rise, casting a golden hue over the land. It symbolizes the dawning of faith in their hearts, igniting the air with a promise of change. Suddenly, a figure appears on the horizon, a majestic rider cloaked in white, glinting armor and a bow in hand. The white horseman has arrived. Whispers ripple through the crowd. Some see him as a harbinger of hope, while others fear the chaos he may bring. The tension in the air thickens. As the rider approaches, he raises his bow, the gesture striking awe and dread. The believers hold their breath, wondering what will unfold. The horseman speaks, his voice booming through the silence, offering a message of hope and warning. Prepare yourselves, a new dawn is upon you. Some believe his words, feeling their hearts lift with encouragement, while others remain skeptical, questioning his true identity and intentions. Among them, a woman steps forward. Her eyes aflame with faith, she proclaims, "If it is hope he brings, let us embrace it. We shall not fear." In response to her boldness, murmurs of agreement spread through the gathering. The believers' hearts are ignited, united by a common purpose. The horseman then states, "You possess the power of faith. With it, you can conquer despair and walk boldly into the future I offer." Tension transforms into resolution as the believers pledge to embrace this new calling, each heart beating in sync with the melody of belief. As the sun ascends higher, casting rays of light upon the assembly, the shadows of doubt fade away, replaced by a brilliant glow of faith. Within them, a stirring of courage blooms. They sense the imminent trials ahead, yet possess the spirit to face them as united believers. The horseman, witnessing their newfound resolve, smiles faintly, recognizing the power of faith that has begun to reawaken in the hearts of many. With a swift motion, he turns his steed and rides ahead, a shining example leading them toward the uncertainty of what lies ahead. The believers follow, a sea of trust and unity, each step resonating with the rhythm of faith. Their burdens feel lighter, their spirits lifted. As they traverse through valleys and hills, the wind whispers reminders of their mission faith to bridge despair and hope together. Nights fall upon them as they rest under the stars, fortifying their bonds, praying and recounting the words of the horseman, igniting fervor. During these solemn nights, tales emerge, histories of faith that transcended time, reminding them of the power their beliefs could wield. One elder recounts a tale of David, who faced immense odds armed only with faith, his story sparking vibrant discussions about courage. The tales of strong conviction ripple through the group, rekindling their spirits as they bond over the rich heritages of faith-filled heroes. As dawn breaks, illuminating their path, the horsemen's words echo within them, "With faith, nothing is impossible." They rise, ready to journey forth. They march forward, each step underscored by faith, emboldened by the knowledge that they possess the tools to face whatever comes. With each passing day, they uncover the true strength of faith, a gift that unites, protects, and ignites hope even in the darkest times ahead. With each passing day, they uncover the true strength of faith, a gift that unites, protects, and ignites hope even in the darkest times ahead. Suddenly, a dark shadow looms. From the horizon, the red horseman gallops fiercely, his sword glinting ominously in the sunlight, heralding the wrath of conflict and discord. Fear grips the hearts of the believers. They gather, clutching one another, their eyes filled with dread as the echo of hooves grows louder. One woman steps forward, her voice steady amid the chaos. "We must stand firm. Faith binds us in this storm." Her words stir the hearts around her. The believers, inspired by her resolve, begin to pray, lifting their voices to the heavens, seeking divine protection and peace in the looming storm. The atmosphere thickens with tension as the red horseman charges into the village. Panic erupts. The ground shakes beneath his powerful steed. Despair threatens to overwhelm them, yet their faith ignites like a flame. Together they raise their hands, calling for peace in the midst of chaos. The red horseman pauses, sensing the unity of their hearts. His presence shifts, and the air crackles with unspoken tension between war and peace. In that moment, a vision of hope emerges among them, a promise that faith can conquer strife. They begin to sing, their voices rising in defiance. As their melody fills the air, an invisible barrier forms between the believers and the horsemen, a testament to the power of their faith united. The red horseman, taken aback, feels the stirrings of doubt in his own heart. Can his sword truly overcome their fervent unity and faith? Finally, realizing his power wanes against their resolve, he turns back, fading into the distance. The believers rejoice, their faith victorious. As the shadows of the red horseman's retreat faded, a hush fell over the believers, minds racing with the emerging threat of the black horseman, the harbinger of scarcity. Suddenly, the ground trembled as the black horseman appeared, holding a scale high, its presence signaling a time of hunger and deep injustice plaguing the land. The crowd gasped, understanding the weight of his intention. The balance of hope and despair teetered perilously. They felt the burden of many oppressed. But from the chaos emerged the pale horseman, a figure cloaked in shadow, his approach evoking a chilling sense of mortality, leaving all questioning their purpose. The air hung heavy with dread, yet the faith of the believers ignited a flame of resistance against despair, crying out for mercy and renewal amidst looming darkness. In that moment, the believers remembered their strength. Together, they would rise against all fears, seeking a future forged in faith, love, and unwavering hope.